Generic greetings and welcome back to Prison Architect, and the chief calling right at the start of the episode, and when you load the save in fact is not what you want to see. Let's see what he wants. The leader of one of the gangs in prison is currently being punished. It's your choice how to proceed, but all of their gang members are going to cause a bit of trouble while the punishment is in place. We knew about this, we anticipated this in the previous episode. What I need to do is find that gang leader and, well, stop the punishment, because we cannot deal with a riot. That's the thing. I'll rephrase that. This guy could probably deal with a couple of the rioters. These guys will probably also deal with a couple of the rioters, but we can't actually deal with like a lot of the issues that it would cause. So I'm going to go in here and I'm going to try and find where is the... It will be in here because this is the only solitary that we have. Where are they? Okay, we have seemingly lost them. Are they in infirmary? No. Are they... Well, follow the blood splatters. There they are there. So that is Andrew Morgan, end punishment. That will then reduce that danger level. They will still get healed, and then, yeah, hopefully the prison won't burn down. In the previous episode, the prison didn't burn down, which is always an advantage, and something I'm happy to say. We managed to get some more prisoners. In fact, we're going to receive another 7 prisoners shortly. Sadly, we do have the problem with it kicking off around here, and obviously we have things like the toilets that need repairing, and, well, looks like that guy's using a rake to clean up blood. That is like painting curbstones with a toothbrush level of insanity, or painting blades of grass. Like army technique. Anyway, I digress. So, we're going to receive some more prisoners this episode. We're obviously at a current of negative 1,752, but we are going to receive some money for this intake, which is good. And let's just go over to intelligence and informants, and we can see that we do have a lot of unknown traits, strong stokel and gang member, which is interesting. Well, we know that at least these traits, at least one of them, if there's, well, assuming we have multiple, are just, you know, gangs. We can go to gangs, we know that they're gangs. And we now have a blue leader. So we have a blue leader, this is green leader, fight. No, hopefully not. So we'll see what happens there. In terms of guards, you can see that we have guards in and around the place, but nothing that's sort of booting off. Nothing that if it would boot off they could really fix, because we've got guards taking these over to there, and it takes pretty much a full day for them to go from one place to another, which is an issue. In terms of our grants, you can see we've got to increase the size of our security force, which would give us some more money. However, it would not... I don't think we would have enough to get all of that this snow. So we need to increase the size of our security force, which is increase it up to 20, but we don't yet have enough money. If we go to valuation, we can sell some shares to get 19 grand. That is an option. Let's go over to our bank loan. The maximum grant loan is only 2,500. So I reckon we'd have to sell some shares in order to then build another cell block, and I think that's pretty much what we're going to do. Sadly, there's not much we're going to get, but we're going to sell some shares, and we might do it again. Let's just see how much this would cost us. I'm reckoning 15 grand. 16 odd. Okay, well, we're going to place this in here. Obviously, this is the one that is from... Actually, do I want to do that side? No, this side is acceptable. So we're gonna have to mirror this over, but we're gonna have to do it manually. This is go for a large jail door, and we're gonna place that in a right copy of the other side. So we'll place it in there, and then in here. So what I'll do is once I've placed this, I will go ahead, and my priority will be to put in as many cells as possible, because once we get another 10 cells, not only does it mean we can get more prisoners, but more importantly, we get the grant done for cell block B, which is 20 grand advance payment, which means then we're back. Instead of laying the track in front of the train, which is what we're trying to do at the moment, we'll be in a better position, basically. With the Autolite, I estimate another 2 grand, perhaps, although that's might be a little bit too much. 1,290, so it's not too much. You can see the chapel is being utilised there. That is fine. In terms of needs for the prisons, we can see that there is very few needs that, well, certainly not critical needs for luxuries. Well, I think this bottom need there, at least these bottom 3, there's no critical needs for it. Clothing there might be, but I'm not sure. Either way, we are fulfilling a lot of these needs, which is good, and hopefully making sure that things don't get too bad. With the legendary gang leader, though, there's always going to be some issues there. Okay, so over to the planning and the walls. We're going to make this pretty much, well, I'm going to say pretty much identical. It will be identical, just mirrored from one side to the other, you understand. So let's just go ahead and do that. So I'm just working along on the same principle as the other side. I'm just guesstimating it for the time being. So across there and then across there like so. And naturally there will be the cells in here. I'm not going to go ahead and do that. There's no real point. This is only size 4 for the security room. Obviously there'll be doors in there, and then it goes back. I just need to measure 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 solitary cells. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that should be solitary, and I'm just going to double check that by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. By, yeah, that's fine. This is opened up at the back and looks like a 12. It is an 11, so just double check that sizing there. It is an 11 to there, so we know that that sizing is correct. So we know that all that's good. Let's just build then the cells on the top here, and that should be enough for the grant. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, straight on. Right, okay, so we will go ahead and we will place in... Actually, I'll just build the 1 and then I'll clone it. That'll be much easier, wouldn't it? So the door for this one is on the left, so the door for this one should be on the right. There we go. We'll go to rooms, cell, designate that as cell. That'll give us a little highlight for the options here. The toilet, if I remember rightly, goes onto the wall that side, and then the bed is so they can sort of see out that way there. Okay, that's fine. And oh, looks like we've got a play going on here. So what's happening is the gang members are coming down, and they are heading towards what looks to be, I'm guessing, a common room. Yep, they are coming down to the common room, and they're probably going to take that. What I'm going to do is get a guard and put them in there. We do definitely need some more CCTV or patrols. So they're just hanging around here. You can see that there. They're hanging around, shirts off, what they're up to. Let's have a quick look. They are trying to take it over. They will take it over. They will take that over, most likely. Let me play some CCTV. Why can't I play some CCTV? Because it's gang controlled? Yeah, it's gang controlled. I can't play some more CCTV in there. I'm gonna have to turf them out. That's not good. That is something I really didn't want to do. Right, future me problem. Okay, so this is now in. Let me place some electrical cabling. We're going to follow the same sort of pattern. It's going to go up, into the back, and in there, and then in there. And I think we're just going to be off the amount that we need. That's a shame. I can take a bank loan out. And do it that way. So, interestingly, they have now taken control of that, which means we will have a lieutenant. Leader, lieutenant, yes. Leader, lieutenant. I don't think they control the chapel. The chapel can't be controlled. The yard can be controlled. The common room can be controlled. But so far, that is it. Right, so that looks like to be in and finished. Let me go over to quick build clone, and let me see if I can get this cloning right. Looks about right to me, which means it's probably wrong, but we'll try it. Darn it. Insufficient funds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2 more required. Well, we are getting money, right? I mean, that's not a big problem. We are getting a small amount of money. I could, if I wanted to, if I really wanted to, we could go ahead and perhaps... Just unlock that for now while I crack on. I could, if I wanted to, perhaps... Hang on, there's another player going on here. Yeah, there is. Sorry, I finished what I was saying. I could, if I wanted to, perhaps take out a loan and then finish that off, but I'd rather just wait for the cash. It's not a big problem. So, this... So, Simon Y. Pang, prison number 1720312, experience of mostly suppressed. Good. Recent misconduct is found weapons. However, character, nothing. Brilliant. Just what I wanted to see. Gangs blue. So they're just making sure that their claim is being accepted, I guess. Most of the greens aren't making a play. You see, they're just sort of having a bit of a kip, which makes me think they're tunneling. Search toilets only. I don't have the staff to search anymore. And open that for them so they can go to sleep. So we are searching the toilets. It shouldn't piss them off. It shouldn't annoy them because they themselves personally are not being searched. Yeah, so you can see there the danger level. It doesn't say prisoners have been unnecessarily searched recently. It says 4 prisoners have been unnecessarily searched recently, but that'll probably just be because of the metal detectors and other things, not the random stuff about the toilets. So we're searching the toilets. I don't know if we're going to find a tunnel. It's reasonable to assume that they could have a tunnel. The dogs are patrolling, have not yet found it. If they do have a tunnel, that's all kinds of bad. It's not a dormitory, which is good. Just hoping that, yeah, it'll be alright. So raised prisoner capacity is still on the go there. The jail doors haven't been put in. Darn. I cloned it. It mustn't have been placed though at the time when I cloned it. Right, what is the solution? What is the solution? Well, we have got prisoners turning up shortly, but only 1, and I want these filled. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take the biggest bank loan I can. That will give us, you know, some loss of money per day. But if I can get them done, priority, before this intake, it means that then we'll get more prisoners, which means more money, which means finishing this off, which then means more money, and then I think you get the idea. All of the workers are streaming in here, looking to place all of that, which they have now done. And there's the grant. Oh, of course! I was working it wrong. I was thinking, oh, we need to get up to a total of 10. We don't, because these 2 cells are in. So we actually only needed the 8. Hence why it now says 50. Excellent. Okay, this is acceptable. Over deployment, checking that out, that's no problem at all. We can change that to we can change this to normal in but a second. I'm going to place that in there, that in there, and then we'll probably place some water pipes. So a large water pipe will go up here to that section there. We'll run along to there. Same again to there, and then I think we were just going to run it down, weren't we? I will worry about that later on. However, I will place the pipes in here simply because we do need to build a shower, and I'm going to build it sooner rather than later. So over 2 walls and doors. Got your brick wall there. Let's place this in here. This will be our shower room, and we'll see how we get on. We also need to place the metal detectors. We are still running quite hot, but we do have another couple of capacitors to put in, which is fine. Back over to our metal detectors here. We do have 4 spare. Somehow, I don't know why, don't really know, or I'm going to argue with it. You can see that they are standing around here. They are not fighting, they're just sort of standing around doing their own thing. In terms of our kitchen, it's probably time we expanded it sooner rather than later. I'm looking at all of this. I'm looking at all of the dirt in here and going, ooh, if this was oxygen not included, that would be full of germs. See the latest episode, I guess. Right, so we have that grant completed, which means we can pick up another grant. We're going to go for tool cleanup, which is remove the supply of stolen tools and weapons. I am going to get another guard. Sorry, we're up to 5 guards, aren't we? So we're actually on the maximum number of guards that we can have there. I'm thinking certainly then, probably another sniper tower. Well, they're called guard towers. I call them sniper towers. Do you want to get them all on the corners? I don't know. I'm not too sure yet. Anyway, we are placing in what's going to be the shower there. We have all of the pipe work to place. Do we have more money? We have enough money for a couple more staff members. I think it's important that we get that. And our legendary prisoner is once again kicking off. Free fire. We really will. Yeah, that's the only warning you got there, mate. And the warning you got was Right, okay. Yes. The warning he got was the sound of a safety getting to click to off. So, we've got the metal detectors queued up. We've got that ordered in there, that ordered in there. We're getting positive cash per day and decent bank balance. Visitation is okay. We've still got some people waiting to come in. I didn't check the intake, though. We have another legendary prisoner. Mikhail Mishka Shutstov. Prison number 180. Sorry if I've butchered that. 1807771. Angel. An ordinary guy. Loves doing sports and reading books. Cool. Aggravated assault they also like. Their overall grading is pathetic. And their character is legendary. Extremely strong, extremely tough. Stoical, fearless, expert fighter, and gang member. For you, the war is over. You're in here now. I don't know if that's going to cause a bit of a problem. I'm just double checking to see if we've got any snitches. It is possible. Cursory glance shows no. There's a lot of unknown traits though, so we'll have to see. The main question on everybody's lips is, it's a red gang member. So we got, it's a red leader. So. Right, okay, brilliant. So, the red leader and the green leader are legendary prisoners. Hang on. Right. I'm seeing a pattern here. I'm seeing a pattern. This guy, Emrihan Janissary Yensai, prison number 070491. They are of unknown reputation, and they are the leader of the Blue Gang. Well, 2 out of 3 ain't bad as the song goes, but what are the chances of 2 leaders being legendary and the other one having unknown traits? I think we can put a fair amount of generic credits on betting that that guy is a legendary prisoner too. It's just currently hidden. Okay. That's just fine, he says through gritted teeth, completely disingenuously. Okay, so we're going to place in these shower heads. Place all those in. Rooms, shower. Done. We have the room currently set to locked open. We will now change that. Shared. Doesn't matter because we've only got 1 type of prisoner. Technically we have 2, I guess, because of this fella over here. We need to go to utilities connections, and we're going to connect up the door control system to that servo and that servo, and that means they will now open automatically. And well, he says that, but we've got so much on one door servo, it's becoming a bit of a problem. Danger level is flying up, and I will then end the punishment for that person, which now fixes said problem. I don't really like that, but hey ho, it's just what we're going to have to do. 19 grand, remove the supply of stolen tools and weapons and such. Do I keep that? I think so. I would like to get the next one, which is cell block, was it B? D? C. Cell block C. But I want to get the crackdown on drugs and tool cleanup done first. We might even risk inmate nutritional research. Oh, good grief. That's going to be a nightmare. Deployment. Let's check the scheduler. Scheduler. Guard patrols. None. Dog patrols. Let's get some dog patrols set up on this scheduler. So, that goes around there. That goes around there. 1 dog in there. Inside, armed patrol, same sort of deal. It is a double patrol, following the current build as well as the planning side, so that should be correct. Schedule 1. Schedule 2. Same thing. Schedule 3. Same thing. Back over to Schedule 1. Dog patrols. Hang on. Schedule 2. Schedule 3. I'm still aware that I may be doing this wrong. I'm still trying to get my head around it. Like I say, in the past, I've had no success with it whatsoever, personally. It's on me. It's not the game. It's just something I've not found very intuitive. Although I'm starting to warm to it. Only took 6 years. Right, so more CCTV monitors in there. I would love to place some CCTV monitors in that place as well, but we cannot. I'm going to go over to staff and to armed guards. We're going to get another armed guard. No, we're not. We're going to get another dog handler, though. And then we are going to place some more guard lockers because we do need some more guards. Because we're having essentially one of each guard per... Whoa! Hell's bells. 2 deaths today. Gang member dead. Who else has died? I don't know. Killed with... Gareth Gall. Killed by armed guard while trying to escape. Yeah. I might just keep free fire on. Where's the other person? Doesn't say. I'll have to wait until they're moved off to the morgue. Most of them have been escorted back to their cells. Is that a blue gang? End punishment. Stop that. Tom Page. Sends to torture. Gang member. No other thing. Attempted escape and attack staff. They attempted an escape? Really? Alright. Who am I to argue? Didn't work out for them too well, did it? Ah, look at that. Why is nobody in there? We've got CCTV. No patrols. No patrols. Schedule 3. No staff there. Where are the staff? Don't know. Don't know. Interesting. Okay. Oh, because it was my mistake. Sorry. It was. I've set that at schedule 3, and I was wondering why there wasn't anything there. Because it's not schedule 3. It's actually schedule now, which was on about 6 or 7. It's saying there's no access to them corners. That's technically correct, I guess. What I am going to do is hire... I don't really want to hire another sniper. I'm not going to hire another sniper, no. I would like to. I would very much like to hire another sniper. Slight problem with that. Costs a lot of money. $2,000, I believe. $2,000, 500 a day. We're already fairly low on that, so that ain't going to happen. Right. Okay. Quick build. Continue on. 1, 2, 3. And we will then place this brick wall in here and do this. We'll get our solitary area up in here. It's important that we do that. And there we are. And then we'll get solitary, we'll get security, all that good stuff. 2 more prisoners, plus these 3 here once we're done. That's fine. And... oh, and I'm not going to enjoy this. Ugh, we're going to have to do a shakedown tonight. The first shakedown of the facility. Not only is it going to kick off, it's going to be a nightmare for people to go around. 214 places with 5 guards to do it. Because only standard guards search. Well, we have to start somewhere, right? We've got a total of 53 prisoners capacity, so we've got 5 normal guards. Yeah, because we moved off from the only one guard per hood 10. We're still going 1 for 10, but it's 5 regular, 5 dogs, and exempt snipers, but we don't really need to, really. And then 4 armed guards, which we can hire another, and I will hire another armed guards like so. There we are. So that's fine. I do want to do a taser rollout, but that requires this classroom, but we currently haven't got that anywhere. So we're currently searching, looking through all of this, sequentially going through. You'll notice that 8 prisoners have said they've been unnecessarily searched. That will be going up. 1 prisoner had serious complaints for just a moment there. Recreation and hygiene. Yeah. The reason there's critical recreation is because that common room's been taken over. And I can't even remove it. Look at that. Can't remove it. Nope, can't remove it. Anyway, we're going to keep this shakedown going. We need to remove the supply of stolen tools and weapons. We have to do it. That gives us a nice 20 grand grant. This has never really in the history of these series been a problem. Never has it been a problem because it's quite an easy task to... Oh, quite an easy task to do. We have a fight. We have a fight. Free fire's getting turned on as always. There's a sniper. The sniper's aiming and they're not giving up. Now they're giving up. Peter Black here. Attacked staff for no reason. Stokel Tough Fearless gang member. Attacked staff. Okay. Fine. I mean, I'm trying not to be overzealous with the free fire. There's some gang members there, volatile and other things. We do have a snitch, and that is a tunnel. That could be legitimate. He'll get back to his patrol in a moment. No. No. Maybe not. Search. You noticed we're actually having more... we're having to search more things before... we're trying to search all this stuff and we're actually getting more places to search before we've even finished searching what we currently are doing. I'm sticking with it. I don't want to stick with it. I want to suck it off and get another 10 guards. Oh, there's another fight. You saw the laser line of the sniper there. They weren't having any of it. I'm gonna have to stop the shakedown. It can't be done. It can't be done at the moment. We have all of these prisoners need to be escorted to cells. We have people need to be taken over to the infirmary. We've got other stuff going on. We've currently got a gang, not a takeover. It looks like they are just going to keep hold of that. Total gang members, 15 red, 18 green, 19 on for blue. And still, hang on. No. 2 legendary prisoners. Where are you going? Oh, that's where your new house is. House. Cell. Well, I guess it's where they live. Could be a house or a home. Anyway, so we have got 17 grand. Enough to get more clone stuff, so we're going to do that. Quick build. Cloning. Seems about right. There we go. That will require utilities to be ran. I'm going to run them now. Spin utilities. How are we doing for power? Not good. And the mayor. Major have started a campaign of the amenities granted to prisoners, and it's bringing a lot of heat on my office. I am passing a bill which bans exercise equipment in prison yards, so I need you to remove all weights benches from your yards. You'll be fined. We have 6 hours, right? Pretty easy. You don't remove the weights benches. You remove the yard from the benches themselves, and that then clears that up. So that is going to give them a fairly big exercise need. Well, they can still fulfill their needs of exercise by running around the yard, but they can't use the benches, so that's a bit of a problem. Either way, we are going to leave it there. Next episode, I guess, would be a case of getting more prisoners, getting more guards. I'm not worried, because we are managing to stop these little skirmishes, mainly with the armed guards and the snipers, which we anticipated. That's why we've got this compound and the setup that we have. We assumed that this was going to happen. The problem being that we can't escort all the prisoners. I mean, look, it's 5 o'clock in the afternoon. We've still got a prisoner to be escorted to the cell. Still got a prisoner to be escorted to the cell. So it means, basically, do we get more guards, or do we put up and shut up? Don't know. I don't know. We're not going to be able to do tool cleanup unless we can search everything in one go. And the more things we build, the more there's to search. So, oh! Looks like there's an ex-law enforcement. That could have been me not seeing it because I didn't check. I was too busy building over there. And then there's more fighting over there. It seems to all kick off at the same time. See that? Ex-law enforcement. I don't know whether it was an unknown trait or ones that I didn't catch on the intake or what. But there you are. At this rate, with this amount of carnage in the facility, we're probably going to get a call and say no deaths within 24 hours or 3 deaths. Anything more than 3 and we end up in our own facility. That is a possibility. The only way to stop it would be to get more guards taser roll out, or I guess just hope that it doesn't happen again, but that's not really a proactive approach, is it? Either way, we will leave it there for this episode. Next, we will get more prisoners and make a decision on maybe getting some more guards, perhaps, because we do need to get that tool cleanup sorted. We will see, though. As always, hope you have enjoyed the video and the series thus far. Thanks very much for watching. Take care, and generic partings.